Hey, Soloists, Agent Solo, Matt Rice here. Another week and another huge week of a board game. Soloable board games on crowdfunding sites. If I miss any, I'm sure I will because there's so many this week. I think the post summer, a lot of people hold off their projects until the Northern Hemisphere summer. And then it just becomes a bit clogged. So for those that, and for me, that want to design a game in the future, like I know this is a busy time. But anyway, I'm going to go through some that I've selected and even some others I've never heard of before. But let me know which ones you like at the end of the video. Comment, like, subscribe. And here we go, guys. The first one I've got for the week is Valheim, the board game by Mood Publishing. And they recently did the what was it one? The dwarven mining one. I can't remember what it's called. That was a video game adaptation. Here's another video game adaptation that they're doing. It's 1 to 4 players cooperative. The co-op survival games is based on the video game. So we scroll down here. So we see it's a bit more of like an exploration type game with the home base, home site. So we create a warrior, so we've got like a little dashboard. And I've seen Rolling Solo do a playthrough of this. Looks quite good from my point of view. Looks like the heroes are minis and the minions, the bad guys, the evil people, or standees, and you've got some resources that you grab and craft. And you got to fight the nemesis at the end. And I think there's like a dice rolling mechanism for combat. Yeah, so I think there is a little bit of asymmetry in the characters, but essentially you got the same objective. You can play true solo by looks of things. You fight these Forsaken, lots of solo mode. Valheim offers a true solo experience that doesn't deviate from the way you play co-op. Yep, no extra cards, no. That's brilliant. That's the issue I have with a lot of games that do solo modes. It's like they're designed for 2 to 4 or whatever. And then some, not all, some tack on this solo mode saying, oh, yeah, you can play solo, but you got to do this with the rule. And there's an extra like 5 pages of rules at the back of the rule to make it happen. You can't play with this card. You can't play with these characters. You can't play with these. And it doesn't really work. It gives you that option to play solo, but it's not their main prerogative, which I can understand. Not every game needs a solo mode. But this one is for solo people. But for me, from my perspective, I want to play solo. I want to play almost 100% solo. So I'm after a game that can play solo in normal mode. So this is a big tick for me. There's a stand edition for €65, deluxe edition for €115, which gives you enemy miniatures. That's how you can get all the miniatures. And there's a collector's edition too. You can purchase holographic cards and things like that. And the collectors will win. There's a lot of stuff going on. Interesting looking dice. Neoprene mats, the blinged out a lot of stuff, the sleeves. Yeah. So here's our pledges down here. Looks like there's no expansion per se, like gameplay wise. They got stretch goals down here. We've got videos. I better get moving because we've got a lot of games to go through. There's some playthroughs here. As I said, Rolling Solo's done one, which I recommend checking out. On Stop Culture done one as well, which I'll probably have to look at as well. And then here's the shipping prices down here. That is dear for Australia. Whoa. Super dear. Guess it's probably a pretty big box, I hope. Might let them know that. It's a big deal. This is what I'm talking about. Deep Rock Galactic, that's the one. I haven't played it, but it looks kind of interesting. Alrighty. Next one of 500 for the week. We've got Stardriven Gateway by Rockman Games. So they're the people that brought you Set a Watch, which is one of my favorite games of all time. And also Maximum Apocalypse. Stardriven Gateway is on Gamefound. It's 1 to 4 players. Can be played competitive or cooperative depending on which episode is selected during setup. It's just funded. So it's promising some dice, area control, adventure, cooperative stuff. It looks like on the board. It looks like you've got your ship panel here. This is like the exploration area here. Hungry Gamer is really impressed with it. Todd Washer. That's the same guys that brought Set of Watch. It says there's a free bonus content for backing near. It's a discounted price if you get it near. Deluxe exclusives if you want the deluxe stuff. This is what you get. So here you can get ink wash miniatures if you're into that. $149 pledge, $79 pledge. how to play down here. Assign a cruise to your station. So get crews, I guess. You have to view the station. You activate the station with dice placement. You can rest to get dice back. Free actions. Recruit, promote people on your crew. Kind of cool. There's a rulebook there. There's Tabletop Simulator, which is always great. Asymmetric factions. So it's 4 different factions, it says. And solo player, there's an Ultima that you can control. All sounds pretty good to me. No stretch goals, which it's coming more of a thing, which I don't mind because I find stretch goals a bit funny. Because generally when you look at them, you know that most of the time they're going to be in the game anyway. So you may as well call them reveals. Like, oh, this is what's in the game. So I think I'll be happy with if they renamed it that. That's just in general, not for this project in particular, but just in general, stretch goals. Don't get it. Here's our shipping prices. All right, next one. Let's keep moving. So we've got Unmatched. This is doing really well. I think there's a lot of Unmatched people out there. Restoration Games, ones that brought you Return to Dark Tower, which I've still got downstairs and need to play. Plays cooperatively or competitively. 5,600 backs is fantastic. It's only been up for like a couple of days. So what do you got here? So you can get $80 for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pledge. Excel Ultimate is $225. Retailer. It's wonderful players. So we've got the usual characters. Shredder and Krang, bad guys. Three simple actions: scheme, maneuver, attack. I've never played Unmatched. I know of it. It hasn't really come up on my radar really in the solo feeds. Learn the cooperative rules and how villains work. Zee Garcia, top game of 2023. Here's your components. Okay, good stuff. The pizza box miniatures set, that's pretty cool. Cartoon sort of style, very good campaign page. Get some need pre-match, get some sleeves, collect a coin, a whole bunch of stuff. Right back now, you can get what you want. So you can pledge for the other Unmatched. There's heaps of different Unmatched stuff out there. Yes, they might bring in new Kickstarter people. There's stretch goals, shipping. There's our prices right there. All right, let's keep moving. Next one we got. This one's probably my surprise pack of the week. Is One Last Fight roguelike card-based role-playing game. Doing very well too, which I'm happy with. 1,359 backers. It's a GM-less role-playing game with 1 to 4 players. There's an early bird reward. Yeah, so there's the early bird there, 72 hours. $39 for the standard edition. $59 for the expansion. And there's also some fancy editions here, like a metal edition for $69.99 with the expansion. Some extra like shirts, hats, and sleeves you can get. That's what we got here. Card-driven roguelike role-playing game, 6 different nemesis, 6 different characters. I'm not sure if you can play true solo or not. So players create their adventures, backstories together, establish the story of their nemesis, and work together to overcome a gauntlet of challenges. This is where you get in the box. Lots of dice. Nemesis cards, you get your character cards, so it's like another dice placement type game. You go through a deck, looks like a challenge deck. Yeah, there's a playthrough here, looks like a preview. We all died, fantastic. There's an unboxing if you need it. There's a reward, there's a, yeah, we've already talked about those on the side. Let's you breakdown, that's pretty nice to tell you what you get in each one. There's one that's $249, geez. There's add-ons, so you can get the sleeves separately, you can get a dice tower separately, etc. I think that's it. That's stretch goals. I wouldn't mind on this page probably a bit more talk about an example gameplay on here, but there's videos, so look at that. All right, move on to the next one. We got Pax Porfiriana, Ultimate Edition by ION. I assume this is in the same line as the other PAX games. Not just World of the Mexican Revolution, this exciting Pax Porfiriana reprint features a completely new act to the game, Act 2. That's a reprint with some extra stuff. Okay. It's funded, 400% funded. Wants 6 players, saying solo economic sort of political game. Players a powerful Hashindado. Probably mispronounce that completely. Okay, that's what it looks like. What you get in the box. Okay. So there's different phases of the gameplay in text format. Rules. Okay, so there's got to be more rules here. There's a setup. Sequence of play. Just copied out the rule books. Tabletop simulator, which is very handy. And some videos here of people playing. Different types of pledges. Yeah, so you can get the different PAX games. Or a couple of them. Shipped off to shipping. All right, next one. We've got Citizens of the Spark, drafting game of clever combos. Almost funded, crafting game of 1 to 5 players. Done by Thunderworks Games, so the same people that did sort of role player and cartographers. So you got your awards here. You got $40 for the game itself, $55 for a playmat with it, $75 for the retailer. A strategy game of card drafting, engine building, and combo crafting. Draft creature citizen cards from the center of the table to your tableau. Activate their skills. Timing is critical. 30 unique animals. This is exclusive to, assume if you pledge. How to play. You track citizens. Spark. So you take a row. Okay. Well, actions. Activate one of your citizens and resolve their action. The more copies of a citizen you have. So the more duplicates, the stronger it gets. Okay. Once resolved, our players may follow your action, activating a matching citizen from their own citizen. So you got to be careful then. You can see what other citizens they've got. So you got to play carefully on how it works solo. That looks a bit more of a competitive game. There is solo references and stuff. Previews. A lot of people doing previews, which is great. All the usual guys there. You can get the beta rulebook. There's a solo rulebook there, so you can check that out. Robust solo mode, pit your wits and your citizens against the city of Scintilla with a special card for each type of system to challenge your skills. Okay. I wonder how it really works though. So there's a solo rulebook there. Don't think there was a playthrough of the solo mode though. Back up. One Stop Co-op Shop, maybe they do it. Not sure. Not sure, but at least they've got it in the mix. Easy shipping. And a bit of a white back. Alrighty. Next one I got is Vrahode Age of Prophecy. Every copy includes ink. Watch me, that's gonna be expensive. Is a story-driven copy of adventure game, 1 to 4 players. So what we got here? Jeffrey Irving got a retail pledge, a core pledge of $79, rare pledge $125, legendary $155. Okay. Story driven, okay. To battle the tainted fauna of the realm. 24 unique encounter maps. You got resources and magic. The minis, there's some card sleeves. What's in the box? Standees. Cards. Interesting. There's how to play here. Choose your hero. Choose from 4 unique heroes, each with their own asymmetric traits. That's nice. So you can play true solo, I imagine. Power up with the items and skills. Track your skills with a custom board. Use your cards wisely. Okay. Special skills. When battling foes, you will look to roll your D20 to see if you strike, hit, or missed. So the D20 system. Some guys here. Stella's got one here. Game Boy Geek. Plenty of gameplay stuff, which is good to take out. There's Tabletop Simulator, which is great. Buy back now. Get some exclusive content. See the unlocks. Help someone fund is always the key when you're trying to back these things. Okay, the shipping price right there. Righty, let's get moving. We've got heaps more to go here. Circle the Wagon, second shot. Doing really well. These are another, looks like a button shy game. I'm assuming. You don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm assuming wrong. Right, so we've got Circles of the Wagon. $12 for the base, I assume. Down to back was $12. Yeah, there's $20 for both Circle of the Wagons and Circle of the Wagons second shot. Return to the Wild West for another territorial showdown. 1 to 2 players. This is how we set up. Deal 3 cards to the center. The remaining cards on the outside. Player 2 begins the game by choosing this as the starting card. You must either choose the starting card or skip ahead to another card clockwise. You build your town. Card placement was have to be must be adjusted to overlapping previously placed cards. Cards can be rotated. And you're scoring. So it's a scoring top game. Okay. Try and figure out what it is. So there's a video here, how to play. There's components here, just a small game of 18 cards. Pre-explanation, how to play. Just passing through. So is this like the scoring conditions here? Okay. How to play. You put down your scoring conditions and you try and score. Okay, I gotcha. It's not too bad. Like a small, nice little game. There's some add-ons there. It's a solo playthrough here. I think that's Danica too, is it? Or someone else, might be someone else. Cool. Shipping information right, Danny. All right, next one I've got is Advanced Fighting Fantasy Dark Dungeons. It's about half funded. Fighting Fantasy board game of Dungeons, Treasure, Monsters, and Adventure. 18th created, so it's done a pretty few. Copy of the game is £35. That's it. 1 to 6 players. So it's talking about the game book, so it has a lineage to the game book, so I was going to say. RPG 13 years ago. How's this one work? So you've got tiles, looks like you draw on things here. Simple mechanics, replayable. 3 game modes. You can play a solo, competitive, or cooperative. These components here, lots of cards, some hero sheets, gameplay. Explore the dungeon by placing tiles in turn. Draw adventure cards in rooms. Draw an encounter. Read the narrative text. Choose an option. Turn over and resolve your action. So you choose an option. So you can choose one where it's fly. Success is 9 plus flight on fail. Okay. There's the shipping here. All right. Not too much written about that one, but yeah, I think there's a video there, was there? No, there's not. It's just one at the top. Okay. It's probably a bit more information needed on that one, but yeah. So for you guys, if you want to be interested in that. Next one I've got is Camping Season Design, Build and Manage Your Own Campground, 1 to 4 players. It's doing really well. 1,500, 1,600 backers. Oh my God. This one I've never heard of. Campground Sim board game for 1 to 4 players. Sweater Bear Games. So it's $39 for the early bird. Otherwise, $49 for retail, $69 for deluxe edition early bird, $79 deluxe edition, and et cetera, et cetera. Wow, there's a lot of different pledge options there. A new standalone game for the creators of Bear Mountain Camping Adventure. So there is some track record there. I don't know of that game either, but a lot of people love their camping ground game. Okay. And this board game experience, you have the opportunity to build, design, and manage your own campground. 6 seasons to create the ultimate camping experience. Sounds kind of fun, different kind of theme for me. This Kickstarter exclusive, discounted pricing, immersive artwork, which, yeah, kind of agree with that. Kind of nice. Dog park. I'll be going to the dog park with my dog. Strategic and accessible, detailed theming. Yep. What's in the box? Okay, all this stuff. Holiday mini expansion. That's for a 4-player setup. Not sure how solo would work. I imagine it might be down below. So you place down some campgrounds. Okay. Pay for maintenance phase 2. So it's trying to get some realism into it, which is nice. Phase 4. Phase 5. Yeah, pretty detailed here. I haven't read much at all, but pretty detailed here, like how it works. It's a few phases and 6 phases. A bit of strategy to this game. It's always good. Nothing mentioned about how solo mode works. So maybe it's just to beat your own score for solo. I'm not sure. Didn't see it pop up at me there. And here's our shipping. All right, let's keep going. Next one, Mycelium. It's got 166 backers. This one brought to you by Floyd Lutz, Ninth Created. So $5 for just per sport. Full print and play is $8. The core game is $19, so quite a cheap game. $35 for Fungi Fantasia. That's 2 of them. Okay. Was it base game 10 minutes, advanced to 17 minutes, solo is 30 minutes. How to play. Play a tile from the market. That's it. Then you would choose one of your 3 tiles, then add it into the field. Scoring. Okay. Oh, you score the spores on the outside. So spores have to be on the outside. Gotcha. Scoring the flowers. Okay. So the flowers have roots to the other side, I guess. Score the stump. It's a little scoring game. I wonder how solo works. Let's get down here somewhere. Flat pack games. Reviews. Doesn't say anything about solo. Next one, we've got is Speakeasy. Over $1 million funded for Australian wide. That's excellent. 5,544 backers by Ian O'Toole. So that was, what's Ian done? I can't remember off the top of my head. Definitely done some other games, and Voidpilot Soda's done a few games as well. Eagle Games 50th created, 124 for the Kickstarter edition, and different languages. 1 to 4 players. Speakeasy were transferred to the roaring 1920s during the era of Prohibition. Worker placement card management game. Taking on mobsters, managing and operating your very own speakeasy. Okay. Need to use your leverage to keep your business running and receive your share from Lucky Luciano. Okay, so is it competitive, I guess? Okay, so you visit a place and you get certain things for putting your worker there, you get certain resources. That's one of those sort of games. It's got a fancy little truck. Okay. Okay, and you've advanced in certain areas, so you get extra bonuses. These games generally aren't quite my type of games, but a lot of people love these type of games, these Euro-style games. The video here, this is what you get in the box. So it doesn't go into too much detail about how to play otherwise, but, still the video is available. This is what you get in the box. Stretch goals, international editions, so you get different languages, pledge levels we talked about, add-ons. No idea about solo mode again. It's on Tabletopia. Might be a playthrough here of a solo. Here we go. Try be a solo has one. So I'll be checking that one out. And they think it's one of the best games they've played in 2024. Okay. And then we go to shipping. These are prices down below. Alrighty. Next one. We've got Voidpilot's Legacy, a new solo sci-fi tabletop game. So it's funded. This solo spacefaring game, command your ship and lead your crew through dangerous missions and exciting combat to earn your legacy. You've got $40 for base, $60 for Kickstarter edition, $90 for the deluxe, $140 for ultra deluxe. Okay. So one player only. And how this works. Pledge levels, we talked about that. What's in the box? Some cards, some dice, some cubes. Lots of robot cats. How to play complete missions. Winning reputation of to win, survive 8 runs through the event deck. Okay. Some missions are going to complete. How to play video. Video be handy. Okay, a lot of little videos there to watch. Curious to how it plays. It's meant to be a smaller game. Shipping and estimated costs. So this is Mini Moon. It's got 11,000 Australian, down to 200 backers almost. Doing pretty well. It's a solo only game. Diogo teams they first created. What we got here? So this is $6 for the PNP, $19 for the actual physical game, 36 for 2 of them, 38 with the mat, etc. What we got here? Mini Moons is a push-your-luck resource management solo game about surviving space and rescuing cats. Okay, so we've got to rescue cats from the moon. Overview. Embark on an epic solar space journey. Conveniently side to fit in a mint tin. That's always handy for travel and quick games. We gather resources, move and explore around, mine minerals. So you flip cards over mine minerals and fly a spaceship. So you go from different moons. Interesting. And you rescue kittens. So you got to find out. So it's like you got to flip a card and see if you find the kittens before you run out of resources. I assume that's how it's going to work. Promo cat card. Ooh, neoprene mat. Way back near. Get it early. No stretch goals. The how to play there. It's on Tabletop Simulator. It's very nice. Well done. Gameplay playthrough. Very nice. And the shipping. You meet the team. And maybe it originally was on Gamecrafter by the sounds of things here. All right. Next one. This one's an interesting one. Roborover 2077 technology augmented board game. It's got 277 backers and it's doing really well money wise, but that's a lot. 237 into 107,000 Australia is a pretty high amount per person. So second created. Access to post campaign $15, $323 for this. 430. That's Australian dollars. That should be matching that. Wonderful players. It's a cooperative board game where wonderful players based in an intelligent fortress explore resources, manufactured necessities, and earn hydrogen for survival in 2077. There's Krabok. I think he used to be into like was the Imperial Assault in the other Star Wars game with the big fleets and everything. I can't remember what it's called. Never really got into it, but the tactical game. It's got its own like little printing thing. No, it's got its own reader. App, Fortress app and board game synergy. So that's the app up there. So it's like an iPad up there. So if you're into that, like having a technology-based board game, concept's interesting. I'm just wondering whether it's going to be pulled off or not a bit. It's just different, isn't it? Very weird. Sorry, I shouldn't say weird as in it's just different. Like I'll be curious to see it happen when it's done. If you're interested in backing it for sure, give it a back. But yeah, definitely different. I wonder if that's where games are heading. Who knows? There's solo mode here. Players take on the role of commander, explore different locations with the team. Each round is fixed at 60 minutes. In the story, each location faces us at the end of 60 minutes. So is it real time? Or do you measure time as you play the game? I'm not sure. Where the pledge levels is add-ons, BioG expansion, okay, stretch goals, reviews. Very curious. And then shipping. All right, next one we got is Fame and Fortune, a cooperative roguelike game for 1 to 7 players. Needs a bit more help. It's got 46 backers so far, 47 backers. It's their first created. They got $59 for the base edition, 69 for a deluxe, 79 for a deluxe and expansion, deluxe edition plus 2 expansions. 2 expansions plus add-ons. Can I just say this week, a lot of these games are having like a 50 different pledge levels, don't they? But I guess, the first couple usually are probably not quite the full game. Even though they say standard edition, it's like probably trying to get people into it and pay for it. Is my summarization of this? I don't know. Maybe some people just like to have different pledge levels. For me, it's a bit confusing if you have too many. But I guess they spell it out here pretty well. Like they say, this is what you get in this pledge level. Overview. Work together to stop the Monster Master from corrupting the Veil by defeating his monster minions, or play as him and his dark passengers as they enact their plan to break the world. Who are you? Your different elements, by things. Gather resources. Recruit your party. Okay, so you get your own tableau plus ones from the market or something. I don't know. On their turn, each player will take 3 actions split amongst their party members however they choose. Okay. Activate ability. There's 24 characters. Attack an enemy. So it's kind of skirmish, cooperative skirmish game. Curious. Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking through it. It's interesting. I'm surprised it hasn't done as well as it should at the stage. They might be thinking the same as well. It's presented quite well in the campaign here. Is it because it's just lesser known and maybe there's not many reviews or something? Let's have a look. There's expansions, potions. Or is it just because it's a really busy week this week? Like even this game, I sort of order them roughly in order of how I come across it, how I know them, what I feel about them. True, there's probably a bit of bias in that, but it's my channel. I don't get paid for this. So it's a bit fair way down. Yeah, that's just because it's suffering from a really big week of games. Danica's been busy, doing really well for herself. Good on her. I remember seeing her with videos of only like 10 or 20 views. So really well done. Solo mode. Delve deep in the dungeon to explore at your own pace, whether adventure calls, make every choice. In solo mode, your adventure party will take on the Autono Monster Master. Okay, so one player does play traditionally as the evil person, evil thing. Okay. Stretch goals, add-ons, why you should support them. Nice little, is that cavoodles or groodles? There's use of AI, is there? No, they just say they're making a statement about no AI. Okay. Some people are really particular about that, which, it's fair enough. Got concerns, they're addressing it, which is nice. Shipping. They haven't talked about any. Oh, here we go. Shipping rates. That's the estimates. Alrighty, let's keep moving. Next one, got the treasure ship of Zhang He being cancelled. Well, there you go. So that one's been cancelled, so I might close that one out. Dracucat co-op. 7 backers so far, so it needs a bit of help on that one. A cooperative war game into the Dracucat universe. Chase all the vampires from the graveyard. It's their 9th created. This one will set you back €49. There we go. That's just the one pledge level. Or 2 level, if you count the. I want to see the pledge manager later sort of thing. 4 hunters, 4 ways to live. The different cats, how to play. Fight against vampires. You buy a weapon and use it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think needs a lot more detail on what you get and what really what happens with this game. I think I could see why there's seven backers. Um, that's okay. Like everyone learns from these things. Um, yeah, yeah. Okay, next one. We've got Entombed. 21 backers so far on this one. So this one needs a bit of help as well. The Tacticals Pyramid Survival game. It's our second created. Entombed gives you 24 £5. It will set you back. 1 to 4 explorers. There's a story. Apparently, they're bit of rivals. How do you play? Explorers move between 0 and 3 spaces. Lost Souls move. So is this a card game? Is it? Or is there a board? It'd be good to see like an overall picture of how it looks on the table. It's my opinion on this one. 5 reasons to play. So there's a video here. So that okay, there is a board. So it's a card. Was it tiles drawn on the board? Video there. Few reviewers there. There's another how to play here. That's handy. This is all good. This is what's in the box. Mm-hmm. No stretch goals. Completely fine with that. Nothing about shipping at the bottom, but yeah, that's Entombed. Next one I got is Ultramassive. 2 to 4 players. It's just overfunded now, 140 backers. There is a solo mode. It does talk about it later on. We'll have a quick look at generally what pledges are. $5 retail, $39 for early bird primordial, $44, $49, $79. Talks about it anyway. We'll just have a quick look what it really is. That's engine building. Building essential resources for anomalies which augment how you back your black hole acquires and consumes matter. So you're a black hole. So absorbing enough soul mass causes your black hole to expand, changing the landscape of your board and accelerating your growth. Okay, you play action cards, it's got wormholes. You empower, consume, expand your black hole. Okay. Interesting concept. There's a rulebook, there's Tabletop Simulator, Tabletopia, very well done. Components. It looks very nice. Campaign set up quite nicely so far. There's different pledge tiers. There's media. People have played it. Memphis is Meeple. Flicker Drips. Where did it go? He normally plays things solo. Go shipping. Okay. Quite cheap to Australia, which is nice. Solo mode, yeah. So solo was not among the original design objectives for Ultramassive and thus was not factored into the design timeline. However, we understand that having single player mode available is important for many gamers. So this game is traditionally is for 2 to 4 players, which why I read this one. They do see a potential for an excellent solo mode. They want to leave the door open for potential solo mode. Priority during a campaign. You don't want to give the impression that it will only happen for each. So it sounds like they want to do this. Yeah. Use the time during and after the campaign to get a sense of. Yeah. I guess their main priority was 2 to 4 players because otherwise you'd wait till the solo mode's done. Is my thought of this. But look, it's nice. Like they're thinking about okay, there's some might be bringing some more people if they do a solo mode. So they're going to develop it as the campaign going. They want praise and feedback from other people. It's risky doing it that way. I guess they're planning to have this Kickstarter done now. In terms maybe they've done their funds and things like they want to do it now. Personally, if you had time, if you had money, things like that, I would wait till you've done the solo mode so you can show it off, or not mention it. Leave it as 2 to 4 player. I don't know. It's tricky, isn't it? It's hard to be in their shoes. I have no idea what's planned. But good luck to them. Hopefully, the solo mode does come out well into the campaign before it finishes. Next one. Almost there, a couple to go. Nameless Land. This is by Ace's Game. From the authors of VHS and Unglorious comes Nameless Land, the post-apocalyptic role-playing game. Inspired by Mad Max and Fallout. It's got 200 backers. It is 230% funded. This is promising. So it's 1 to 6 players. It's promising exploration, sci-fi, survival, adventure. Solo mode included. Thank you. So how's this work? So we've got like these big map cards, books that you go through because it's like an RPG, I guess. Bit of a mix between RPG and board game looks things. Inside. Oh, cool. They've got an animation of unboxing. Very nice. Okay. The manuals, and they talk about what's in there. I don't care about the cookies. Give me cookies. Okay. 4 continents, Scorched Lands pack. So there's these add-ons. Stretch goals. So there's a bit of tick boxes. What's happening here? To get €99 for the base game and 4 expansion books things. Digital version, Wayfarer of the Lands. Okay. Here's some add-ons. The world, there's an intro, that's good. There's a video intro, there's a setting, there's a game system, how it works. That'll be great. So it's more RPG, I think, than board game. To me, that's what comes across a bit. Solo mode. Exploration. Everything in solo mode revolves around exploring the lands, leading characters to uncover settlements, blah, blah, blah. Missions. So how does this mode work? So is it completely different? I'm not really. I want to get into some RPGs, but like the Story of Many was something that's a bit more easier, palatable for me to get into from a board game point of view. This one I'm a bit more curious. I have to watch some videos like how it plays solo. How much like weird gear do I need to draw out a map? Do I need to, uh, actually role play things? And, well, it's I'm a bit new to the role play universe of games. Heaps of videos here, so maybe I need to check out one of those. Estimate for shipping. There we go. Let's keep going. Almost there. West Story, a town building game by Smart Flamingo. It is 347% funded, so it's on its way. Manage your card tableau, cowboys and resources to develop an old West town economy. It says 2 to 4 players, but it says solo here. So that's how I picked up on it, because it said solo on my flags. Okay. Yep, okay. So you build a tableau. Want to know how this game really works. Go back now. Yep. He does better rewards. How to play. There's a video. Rado's got a video as well. Gather team up to 4 players. It's competitive, right? Give your cowboys activate action, score track, trade with a town, can get more points. Villains on the way. At the end of the game, you score additionally from symbols. Yeah, so it's competitive, right? How does solo work? No mention of solo. That would be really handy. And shipping. All right, and the last one I got for this week, before I have a look at Gamecrafter, is Doomcat. 46 backers. It's a roll and write game. $2 for the Doomcat PNP files. Retailer, $10 for pay what you want. Interesting. $39 for the base box set. Okay. Roll the dice. Roll 3. Every game, choose 2 or 3 scoring addition with it, change the play style, blah, blah. Roll 3 dice. Players all use the same dice. Your cat steals 1. Draw a line between 2 candles with numbers. Okay. Plushies. Shipping. Okay. And then let's have a quick look at Gamecrafter before I sign off here. Do a bit of hate how Philemon needs an exploit. Always go to Bing, which tends to suck. Go here. Let's go to crowd sales. We've talked about that one. Property for Soul by Faith Alone. We'll have to look at that. A solo space adventure game. Especially we'll have to look at that. Let's have a look at Great Food Truck to start with. Where does this play? 2 players. So nope. We need to go to Space Private Command. So this one's solo. So it's got crowd sale up. So we've got Terrasize, card game, cards, rulebook, tokens, and dice. The game, space adventure game that you'll have to play to complete 3 story missions to increase your reputation by doing reputable jobs as a space privateer. On 20 cards with 6 planet cards. Players can also apply for jobs ranging from transporting VIP to patrol duties. Okay, there's an unboxing. You can get some mugs. Okay, game let's play. Choose a lead. We already read that. Okay. Sorry. Probably need a bit more information, but there's obviously a video here, so that might help. And this is by Faith Alone. It's an exciting journey through the Reformation, a pivotal moment in Christian history. Players will take on the role of one of the key reforms of the period and spread the Reformation across Europe. It's 1 to 5 players. Cooperative or solo game that plays roughly 30 to 40 minutes. Played against the game. Plays at least 65 churches. Alrighty. Okay, guys, that'll do for the week. That was a huge week. Interesting how so many come up the last couple of weeks here. Just the post Northern Hemisphere summer, I guess. Maybe all these games get backlogged and all come out at once. So be wise with your budget. Go for the ones that you really want to go for, ones that you expect that will fund and that you believe will enjoy. I look forward to more games next week. Please have a comment on ones that I've missed. I definitely would have missed a few this week. There were so many that came up on the searches. And yeah, let me know which ones you're excited for. And yeah, until then, I'll see you next week, guys. Fresh game first. Play solo.